Well, we're going to talk about the loan process. What happens at this stage? Well, at this point, you have gotten a contract. Congratulations. Now, the seller, this means that the seller has accepted your offer and you have a ratified contract. Now it's time to start the loan process. Well, you already did the pre-qualification with the loan officer, meaning you submitted the preliminary document in order for the loan officer to give you a pre-approval. Now, the loan preparation has to start. This means that you will have to update your file with the loan officer, and then the loan officer will submit your file to the processor and it will go into a processing stage. What happens during processing? The processor will order appraisal or order title work and other services such as verifications of employment. The processor is going to evaluate the file, and if there are any required or missing documents, she will request them from you. Now, the processor has created a file and she will submit this to the underwriter. The underwriter is the person that's going to make the final decision on your loan. Well, in underwriting, the underwriter will evaluate the credit, income, and asset documentation submitted in order to make sure all these documents meet the guidelines. If the underwriter requests additional documentation, the processor will get in touch with you and request anything that may be needed in order to get a final approval. After the underwriter has finally approved your file, this goes to the pre-closing. In pre-closing, we have a closer who will prepare your closing document, will prepare all the documentation to submit to the title company. Once everything looks good, you have reviewed your final numbers, the closer will submit the documentation to the title company. Then we get ready for the closing date. On the closing date, you will come to the title company or whatever the settlement is going to occur. You will be given a time date for your closing. You will have to bring your ID and make sure it's still valid. Once you sign all the documentation, you will be getting your keys and then you're able to move in right away.